So about 2 weeks ago, we did a video on the top 10 cards below 50k MT, and you guys really seemed to love the video. So we're back, but this time we are doing the best cards below 100k MT for, some of the extra ballers out there. You're still in a bit of a budget like myself, but you want to know some of those good cards you can pick up. We got guys you can play at the PG, the shooting guard, small forward, opals, pink diamonds, dark matters, everything's covered, and everything's going to be here having some fun. So if you're excited, make sure you hit the like button and enjoy what we got going on right now. So we're going to cover the guy that I got at the number 10 spot. These aren't really in order. It's just kind of the way I remembered them as we went through on. So just keep that in mind. This isn't really an order of like a 1 through 10 on anything. But the first guy that I have on the list is the wonderful, the beautiful Galaxy Opal Kevin Durant, just to show you that he actually is 100k buyout. There he is. I'll just grab one that doesn't have a shoe. There we go, and we can check out Kevin Durant, who is a primary position center, but obviously, please run him at that secondary position shooting guard, and he is honestly one of the best shooting guards in the game at that secondary position. He's 6'10", which is absolutely gorgeous, a 97 midi and 3-point shot, just the all-around game. They even boosted up, with a post and all that sort of stuff. He can dunk in everybody. He's a big cheeser, and the defense is, again, crazy, and he has that boosted interior of an 89 because he's at center position. He's lightning quick. And I mean, he's got 33 Hall of Fame badges as an Opal, which is obviously going to be great. If you love the KD jumper, you're going to love this Kevin Durant. He's got it on very quick. He's got the Curry slide. He's got everything you could possibly want on a KD card. I've used this, Opal, and it is absolutely insane how crazy he is. And he's one of the tallest shooting guards you can actually run in the game. Actually, the second tallest. The tallest you can run is Giannis. And it's just absolutely insane. Just a super fun all-around card for anybody that's looking for a replacement to that shooting guard. If you're on next gen, you got to add a blinders, things like that. But overall, real great card. You can get it for about 90k, 100k, you're a little bit more if you're getting a diamond contract and shoot. All around, really great value Galaxy Opal. The next guy on our list is one of the cheapest cards in literally the entire list, and that is Galaxy Opal Jonathan Isaac. You can pick up for like a 30 to 40k MT. But this card is so good at both of his positions that I just had to put him on here because he seriously is one of the best cards that you can pick up around this price point. I mean, 6'11", and he's literally one of the best defensive cards you could possibly use in the entire game. Curry slide, and it has jump shot 70, which on current gen, out of all the ones that have been tested, has the biggest screen window, which is just gorgeous. It's got a bit of post-game too, but we don't care about that. We care about the 95 3, the 95 driving dunk, the 90 standing, the fact that we can cheese a little bit, get that Curry slide on, and the damn defense, 94 stealing block, a 91 perimeter, 90 interior. I mean, look at that beautiful stuff. He can also rebound well, but again, I don't really care about that. He's got some good speed, and we do have 41 Hall of Fame badges. Who would have thought we see a world where Opal Jonathan Isaac has more badges than Kevin Durant? Never would have thought it. But I mean, if you look at it, all of the defensive badges are literally covered on here. I think he has every single badge, at least gold in defense, which is crazy. Still has that deep three, slithery, pro touch, downhill. He's got the quick first step. He literally has everything, and he's just one of those perfect cards. Also, Hall of Fame Hot Zone Hunter. If you used that old Ruby back in the day when it dropped and had some fun with him, that retro 2K1, absolute beautiful card, just chef's kiss out there. This one is just 10 times better, and it's so fun to use. Just that perfect 3 and 4 option to give you that defensive versatility, that shooting that you just can't help but love, and it's just all around a great time at using this Jonathan Isaac card. So while he is the cheapest card in this list, I honestly would argue that he's one of the best on the list as well. So all around, great option. Next up on our list is a card that I literally completely forgot existed, but the Age of Heroes Dirk Nowitzki, who's actually like 80 to 90 KMT, which is kind of crazy. And he's actually just an all-around super nice card. I mean, this Galaxy Opal Dirk, obviously a little bit better than the glitched one that dropped, but it's very minimal. He's a 7-foot center who has actually an increased jumper and jump shot 94. They changed up a little bit. And as you would expect with Dirk, we got the post fade sent from Jesus himself with that 99 right there, with the best animation in the game. I mean, come on, it is gorgeous. We also have a 95 midi and 3-point shot. The German Jesus was out there chucking up the threes, and it was doing great. But because he was a base glitched card, 95 standing and driving dunk on a Dirk Nowitzki, that gave him that athleticism, not that little slow old man that we saw sadly in the All-Star game and stuff. He can also speed boost and cheese around with the best of them. No Curry slide, but still Pro 3, which is a great animation. The defense is looking pretty good for Dirk Nowitzki standards. I think it's pretty solid. 88 interior, 82 perimeter, has 94 in both of his rebounding, which as a center, I think you got to care about a little bit. Really good speed. We do have 32 gold or Hall of Fame badges with 28 gold, as you would expect. The defense is actually pretty decent. The rebounding is amazing, and the shooting and post game is godly on Dirk Nowitzki. You gotta love it. Also, quick first step on Dirk. It's a crazy world we live in. Has Hot Hunter as well, and we do have 28 gold badges, which kind of fill it out, like Clamped and Interceptor to help him out on that perimeter just a little bit. He's a bit of an outdated card, I will say. He's not, one of those top, most cheesy cards in the game anymore. But when he dropped, he absolutely was, and I still think he is a super solid center option for anybody that is around that 100K mark and is looking for somebody just to play real good. Maybe you don't want those cheese balls, you just want a good all-around solid center, and I think Dirk fills that role absolutely beautifully. Next on our list is a card that just dropped over the weekend, and I would argue is just one of the best cards you could pick up at this 100K. Some of you may disagree a little bit, but it is Galaxy Opal Gladiator Kobe Bryant. This one just recently went below 100K. I think you can get him for about 90 right now, but on the day that he actually dropped, it was about 200K. Absolutely insane. But he's a 6'6" shooting guard, and look at that, 99 offense, 99 defense, which is the same as Vince Carter. So he's literally a dark matter, you know it. Plus, they gave him the very quick jump shot for the Kobe Bryant, the Curry slide, and stuff like that. So he's literally just a slightly worse version of his Invincible card. So if you wanted to use Invincible Dark Matter Kobe, but you can't afford him, this Galaxy Opal's here, and I promise you, it's really not that different. If you check it out, we don't have the greatest of post game other than the fade, which is fine. You remember Kobe would go back and hit that fadeaway. It was great. 98 midi, so he's going to be a god there. 96 three-pointer as well. The 95 driving dunk. He can speed boost. He can cheese. He's got all the great animations. And the defense is actually pretty solid besides the 70 block. But, I mean, it's not really what he was doing out there. 95 perimeter is going to be great. 80 interior as well. I know it's looking bad because he's next to Vince Carter. But anyway, really great speed all around. 95 speed, 94 speed of ball, and 95 acceleration. And 41 Hall of Fame badges with 13 gold. Only has 8 less badges than this Vince Carter, which is just crazy. And you can see it. Kobe can finish with the best of them. He can snatch ankles too. He can dunk on everybody. And the defense is absolutely primed. Intimidator, Clamps, Interceptor, Heart Crusher. Like, look at that. Also a pogo stick, a deep threes, a pro touch, a quick first step, a deadeye, all of the wonderful things. Hall of Fame with some nice gold badges as well, just to help it out a little bit. But he's got all the key things that you want. Plus, Kobe's got one of the best jumpers in the game every single time. He's just an all-around really great, really fun card, and I think a pretty solid shooting guard option. Although I will say, I do think his price eventually will start to go down a little bit as we get more cards, but still an amazing 2-guard if you wanted to try out an Invincible Kobe, but the cheaper alternative. Next up is a card that surprised me with how cheap he was in Dark Matter Ray Allen, who actually has the fastest release in the game with that Ray Allen jumper when it's on very quick, which is just crazy. He's 6'5" and is lightning fast, man. I mean, just look at the shooting. This is what you pick Ray Allen up for. 99 mid-range, 99 free throw, 99 three-point shot. He don't miss. He don't miss, man. Even his free throw is amazing. He can also dunk at everybody. Maybe not standing-wise. He can speed boost. The defense is all around prime. Would love a little bit of a higher interior, but again, that's being picky, just like with Kobe. We're really nice on the speed, and we have 49 Hall of Fame badges with 11 gold, and as you would expect, everything in the shooting is Hall of Fame. Also has a really good defense as well. I kind of made him just like that perfect 3-and-D option. Blinders, circus threes, deep threes, pro touch, all that wonderful stuff. Absolutely love it. And the real big amazing thing that you want out of this Ray Allen card, despite him being a little undersized at the 2, is the fact that he's got one of the fastest jumpers in the game, if not the fastest, and can literally green everything. It's amazing. The catch and shoot cheese this year is absolutely prime with Ray Allen. You know, you run a 5 out, you drive in, you kick it out to Ray Allen, and it's basically a bucket every single time until they finally just start to switch it up. And even then, you can run around a pick and roll and just absolutely kill it. This Ray Allen, super fun, it's super cheesy, and again, it surprised the hell out of me when I found out he was 100K yesterday when I was looking through it. Absolutely amazing. Next up on our list is, again, another card that shocked the hell out of me, but this morning when I was looking through all of the cards you could pick up for pretty cheap, below 100K, especially the Dark Matters, I found a Dr. J this morning for 100K MT, and all of the ones that are up on the auction house are actually just barely above 100K, and they have diamond contracts with diamond shoes. So most of the time, you should be able to get one for right around that 100K mark. And that's because this Dr. J is one of my favorite cards in the game, man. Small forward shooting guard. I always run him with the shooting guard. He's 6'6", but he is absolutely amazing. Has the Rudy Gay jump shot base, which is one of my favorites in the game. It's just so clean, so smooth, so consistent. Then has that Curry slide, the Pro 3 behind the back, and it's just one of the cheesiest feeling cards in the game. Plus, you can see the post game is great. A 98 midi with that 94 3-point shot's going to be godly. 97 standing, 99 driving dunk, so you know he's dunking on everybody. The playmaking is godly. The defense all around compared to Jimmy Butler doesn't look that good. But I mean, 97 steal, 96 perimeter, 80 interior. That is beautiful on any card, to be honest. He has amazing rebounding, and he is one of the fastest cards in the game. 97 speed, 95 speed, 197 acceleration. This card is just out of this world. Then 49 Hall of Fame badges with 17 gold. And honestly, this Julius Erving is one of the most well-rounded cards when it comes to badges. Just got a bunch of playmaking, finishing, shooting, and defense. Like, they just chucked everything at him. And I think it's great, man. He's got everything that you could possibly need besides blinders, if you're on next gen, and it's just absolutely amazing. If you're personally in the boat like me, where you just love that, Rudy Gay jump shot base, this Julius Erving guard is going to be one of the most fun that you could possibly run, just because of how amazing that Rudy Gay base is to have on a guy like this. Other cards that have it are, RJ Barrett, Steven Jackson, Rudy Gay himself, obviously, and if you use, the Terry Pink Diamond, it's going to be amazing. So, Julius Erving, absolutely insane card, and again, it shocked the hell out of me that he was 100k. Takes a little bit of time to find one, but you can definitely get one if you try hard enough for that 100k mark. Next up on the list is a card that I just recently sold off my team, and it is Galaxy Opal James Wiseman. This card is amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing. Has, I think, what is tied for like the best jumper on next gen in the Steph Curry jump shot base at 7'1", and he can curry slide on next gen, which is just absolutely insane. Now, stats-wise, he's not the most insane card, but the fact that he can curry slide, has the Steph Curry jumper, that basically just opens up the world for being amazing. 88 three-point shot and 91 midi. He has a 90 standing and driving dunk, so with that speed boost and all that sort of crazy stuff, he's amazing. The defense all around is looking pretty good as well. 90 block, 80 steal, 95 perimeter, 94 interior. He rebounds over everybody. He's lightning quick, and when you get that speed glitch in, let me tell you, this James Wiseman is a blur on the court. And then we have 41 Hall of Fame badges with 28 gold as a Galaxy Opal, which is just crazy. I mean, look at all of the insane Hall of Fame badges. They juice up his finishing. They juice up the shooting. The defense is absolutely insane. You could literally use this James Wiseman run a switch everything defense, and even if he's on a guard, it doesn't matter. He can absolutely lock him up. He's one of the most versatile cards in the game. And again, when you open up a card with that Curry slide and the ability to speed boost and speed glitch at 7'1", only great things can happen for your team. When he's not on your team, it's pretty rage-inducing and annoying, but he's only about 90k MT, which is just absolutely insane because he seriously is one of the top 3 centers in the game and absolutely shuts everything down. Love, love, love this James Wiseman. I can't even buy him enough. I only sold him because Season 8 was coming and I was expecting some new cheesy centers to come out. I was wrong, but still, it is what it is. Absolutely insane card at his price point. Next up would be the alternative to James Wiseman in Pink Diamond Warped Reality Bull, who is again an absolutely amazing card. Has the Brook Lopez base instead of Steph Curry, but still can curry slide and speed boost with the best of them. And also has the Pro 3 behind the back, which is awesome. 7'2", so a little bit taller, but I mean, just look at Bull, man. He's got a post game if you wanted it, not compared to George Mikan, but this George Mikan card is absolute trash. Absolute trash. I'm not going to compare him to Bill Russell. We'll go against David Robinson, who also is kind of trash. 90 mid-range, 92 three-point shot. He's got a 90 standing, 85 driving dunk, a 92 ball handle, and he is so cheesy, man. Literally has the best animations of the game on this Bull. It is completely unfair. Has a 94 block, 85 steal, 85 perimeter defense, 90 interior. He can rebound with the best of them, and is a little bit slow. So the best shoe to add to this Bull would be that Kobe dunking shoe. Get that speed up just a little bit, and it's absolutely insane. And for a Pink Diamond, 35 Hall of Fame badges with 29 gold is absolutely amazing. Because he's got good defense, especially interior. His shooting is going to be amazing. You can finish with the best of them. You got that long athlete layup package with that 7'2" frame with like a 7'7" wingspan or something like that, which is just so out of this world. 29 gold badges as well to help it out, like clamps, which I would recommend upgrading to Hall of Fame if you can, and it's just absolutely amazing. The amount of times you probably ran into this Bull while playing just a random game at 2K is probably out of this world, because everybody knows at this point this Bull is amazing. But again, if you weren't in the know, for like 70k MT, you can pick up one of the best centers in the game, another top 3 to 5 center, and it's really not even up for debate. This Bull, absolutely insane. One of the best jumpers, one of the best cards, period. Unreal what this card can do. Next up on our list is a card that was just crazy to me that, again, is up for a buyout, and it is Dark Matter Glitched DeMar DeRozan. And if you don't believe me, here we are, 100k right here for this one, an hour and 10 left. There's another one right here with a Kobe Grinches up for 100k. There's one right here up for 100k. Like, DeMar is going for 100,000 MT, and it's absolutely insane that's even a thing. But 6'7", Trey Burke base, Curry slide, and some of the best animations of the game. Basically, the current gen version of the Dark Matter T-Mac, which is absolutely amazing. And that's just because T-Mac has blinders. But, I mean, you mix the Trey Burke base with some of these amazing stats, like the 99 midi, 95 3-point shots, some insane dunking, the playmaking going crazy, the defense being out of this world, the speed being absolutely insane, 40 Hall of Fame badges, which literally cover everything and make him one of the best, just all-around cards in the game. Is just crazy. And again, Trey Burke base, I'm very quick. Like, what is better than that? Or not, I'm very quick, I'm quick, sorry. Which is just absolutely amazing. Now, I do suspect that we will get maybe another DeMar DeRozan that's a little bit better. I don't know why, but usually every year they try to give us, you know, a DeMar that's basically as good as T-Mac. And if this is the last one we see, I think it's super solid. It's going to be super fun. If you wanted to try Invincible or even just a normal Dark Matter T-Mac, but didn't want to pay all that MT, DeMar DeRozan's here, and he literally does everything that they're doing just as good, just not as fast of a jumper. Absolutely insane. He is a little bit cheaper because, you know, he had a little limited time event where you could get him off the triple threat online. So if you were somebody that got him, absolute W. But if you don't, and you always want to try out one of those top tier shooting cards with that Trey Burke base, it's going to be there. It's going to be amazing. Super easy to time, super quick, and it is all around great. DeMar DeRozan, can't remind him enough. One of my favorite cards every single year in 2K. And last but not least, we have Dark Matter PG DeMarcus Cousins, who I think as a PG and a small forward is one of the best options that you could pick up. I think I had him ranked in my tier list at like that baby demon, you know, that A tier every single time he was on the list, which is just indicative of how great of a card he is. 6'10" point guard or 6'10" small forward, both of which are amazing. I don't think he can Curry slide though because he is a bit tubby. You know, it's 270 pounds, a little tough, but all around, it's just an amazing card. I mean, the post game is going to be absolutely godly. Basically going to be able to pup anybody at his two positions that's going to go against him. As a 90 mid-range and a 95 3-point shot with set shot 8, which is actually a pretty good jumper, pretty easy to time jumper. He's going to dunk on everybody with a 95 standing and driving dunk. He can play make with the best of them, obviously, because he's a point guard and get cheesy with it. And his defense all around is going to be amazing. And because he's 6'10", I think a lot of people underrate the amount of defensive versatility that a guy like Boogie can bring to the team because of how tall he is, how great his wingspan is, and that just great, big, bulky player build is just absolutely amazing. One of the best, you know, PG small forwards in the game. I almost said centers because that's what he is. If you're going against a Ben Simmons, there's no chance he's scoring on Boogie. 98 offensive defensive rebounding too, so your PG and small forward can be one of the best rebounders on your team. He's lightning quick and has 51 Hall of Fame badges with 19 gold, and they literally cover everything because you get that extra benefit of him being a center that is that point guard. Like, they still kept, you know, the box, the chase down artist, the rim protector, break starter, things like that on him. Hall of Fame, which is amazing, but he still gets the PG stuff as well. You know, like circus threes, deep threes, pro touch, slithery finisher, bailout, needle cutter, downhill, all that crazy stuff, which is awesome. I know Boogie has been playing the greatest the last few years. You know, he's been looking like a little bit of a bum, but he's had a lot of injuries, and it's nice to see, you know, this little throwback to when Boogie was one of the best centers in the league. It's kind of fun. Plus, he's only like 100 KMT, and he's one of the best PGs in the game, so it's always going to be pretty fun if you want to try it out, and if you wanted to join the dark side of all those tall, cheesy, annoying point guards, which I have myself with too. So that's what we have for 10 of the best cards below 100 KMT. Let me know what you personally think about it down in the comment section below, as well as like the video if you did enjoy or just found it informative at all. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. We are on that road to 10K subscribers. The support's been crazy recently, so really appreciate all of you guys here. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.